3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Count now a ball and a strike. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
2-1.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
2-2.
Into the windup and the pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that brings up the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Lays off 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2 balls.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Popped him up. Hernandez over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll... And now in the box, Xander Bogaerts comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
1 ball, no strike.
short, hit hard, reined in. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. And now Trey Mancini worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Swing and a miss, strike one.
One strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the end. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ozzie Albies is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
2 strikes.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Coming forward now is the Braves' designated hitter. Dansby Swanson struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And it's 1-1.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and A-Ray Adrianza will be the next to bat. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go to start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
On the move is Martinez. He gets there, and that's the second out. 2 gone now in the Braves' half of the 4th. And up next will be Christian Pache. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
1 strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he'll dive back in. Albies leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Throw over to first. And he'll get back in safely. Fastball just inside. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Runner back safely. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Ready with the payoff pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. Christian Vasquez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Pache has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Now the first pitch. Bobby Dahlbeck will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got up to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next to hit, Hunter Renfroe. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
1 ball.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. It remains 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Johan Camargo. Now here's the first offering. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And that misses 1-1. Camargo was born in Panama. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Fouled away. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Ronald Acuna is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Martinez. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses
Two
for the
balls,
second
one
ball.
strike.
Lays
Three
off the
balls,
breaking
one
pitch, and it's
strike.
3 balls and a strike.
Two-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this two-hole hitter can get on, they
That's
could
down,
start
ball
something
4.
serious.
And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away.
He's in there.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Freeman at second with 2 down. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Martinez. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 25 for him on the year. As the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there. Looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A little over anxious that
Playing
time
11.
as it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. 2-1. Ball. 3-1.
Ball 4.
Outside.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. No. 1 ball. No strike.
1-0 pitch on the way. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and
Playing
it's a
11.
ball and a
1
strike.
ball, 1 strike.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Bounce down the third baseline. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning. Now to the plate, Kike Hernandez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early. Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Alex Verdugo digging in now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
1-2.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Fielded cleanly. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Orlando Arcia is going to come in now and take over following the injury. And now the first pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Devers stands at second with 2 gone. Hard hit ball to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Turned on down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
No strike.
Orlando Arcia is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-1 is taken down and in for a ball. To 2-2 now.
Playing 2-2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Hit back up the middle. Throw gets him. Out. 2 down. So here's Johan Camargo. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. 1-0.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball.
Looked like the fastball got
Two
away from
balls,
him there. It's
one
ball
strike.
2.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Ball.
And he can't catch the corner
Three
here, so
balls,
he's behind
one strike.
3-1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Here's the payoff pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Vasquez.
Out.
And the throw to first ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are
One
made
ball,
of, both
no
in terms
strike.
of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home.
Ball 2.
Very
2-1.
impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this
1-0.
point.
Christian Vasquez is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Albies takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Ball outside.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. That's
Ball.
inside. 2-0. Now here it comes. Too tight with that
Inside.
one. 3-0. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one
Baseball.
out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Mark, because you sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Strike swinging,
No
timing
ball.
a little
One
off on that
strike.
one.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him
0-2.
like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And that
Count is
misses,
full.
so it's a
3
full
balls,
count,
2
3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Vasquez moving to his left. He's got it one away.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Yep.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Bullet back up the middle. Verdugo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Marcell Ozuna will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going.
Off the plate.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
That's a ball.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound
2
here as the
balls.
fastball
No
misses
strike.
for ball 2 now. The 2-0.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a high pop-up. Mancini is under it. And that will end the inning. Chris Martin is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to land foul. Martin is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Hard on the ground towards short. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this air does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
Pache gets there for the catch, and that ends the... Matt Andriese is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
1 ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
He'll try again, 1-2, and he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First delivery to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there. Dansby Swanson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A high fastball is in there. Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And he misses there. 1-2. Albies leads off first with 1 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
This is foul right side. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike
We're
2
playing
swinging.
12. 1-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Will Smith comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. And now the first pitch. Xander Bogaerts is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
To short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's J.D. Martinez. He went down on strikes last time up. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. So here's Trey Mancini. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Strike 3. Good night, Boston.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Soroka wins his league-leading 10th game of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Will Smith wraps it up for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta.
I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. God. The God part is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the card dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God digger. Tell me as a Bob that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs be
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting off in the National League East,